All right, we are live. All right. All right, we are live. Hopefully, we're not dropping. All right. All right. I am not quite sure if you can hear me. That's not what I put up. Okay. Trying to deal with some technical difficulties here. So. Oh. Unstable. Awesome. Perfect. Go team. So, let's see. Um, I'll make sure. Okay. And we're losing frames. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're still losing frames. But we're not losing much. Finally got the frames per second back up. And the frames dropping are going down. Everything's beginning to catch back up. I think we are good to go. So, as it sits right now, we got about a minute 15 till the command. A minute 10 seconds now. Until the command. They got the wet weather tires on. And what's up, Yellow Jacket? Just getting ready for some good old-fashioned racing. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, it is. This'll yeah, I think... I'm trying to think if they used it at all this year, but I don't think so. It'll be interesting to see what all happens when this goes, because I don't think we've ever seen them use the wet tires on an oval track. and wherever they run, because Stuart Haas hired him, I guess. Here's the thing: Gragson isn't this all-star driver. He's not. He's not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. But he is good on the short tracks. Now I need to see a lot of improvement from him throughout the year to justify this move. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, that whole deal. I mean, he's a that whole situation. It warranted a stern talking to. Cannon the kid, I think's a bridge too far. Yeah, I mean, how he's in the Cup Series is beyond me. I would rather put Sheldon Creed in that car than Hocevar. He's in the 38, I believe, isn't he? Hocevar, or he's in one of those underdog teams. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find him on the leaderboard here. Yeah, he's in the 77. Yeah, why I like Spear Motorsports is quite desperate to get somebody in there that can finish a race. I, I from my understanding, Spear is trying to actually build something and actually be good rather than just collect a paycheck. But I have my doubts on that. Me personally, this whole charter system is so stupid. Yeah, I mean, he got better throughout the year, but he but like he just needs more time. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Sam Mayer's been struggling a bit. Uh, I mean, it's just give him a little bit of time. Yeah, I mean, Logano's in that same boat. He's had a lot of DNFs too. And I mean, I know for Logano, it's not really his fault. He's just wrong place, wrong time a lot. There's a few drivers that are in that spot. It's just gotta let the season play out a little bit, and eventually the luck will bring itself back around. But um, you can see the leaderboard, okay, can't you? Yellow Jacket. I just want to make sure. But yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That move at Martinsville he made a couple years ago. Whew. That was the move that Chastain made at Martinsville a few years back is something I don't even think Dale Sr. would have came up with. Like that was beyond insane. But yeah, I can confidently tell you he did not get that off the Heat series. Because I tried that in the Heat series and it does not work. He is like Ch- Chastain is so much like Dale Senior that it's insane. I'm making I have been getting back into the NASCAR 14 when I think it was Activision that was making that NASCAR games. I think you can. Oh yeah, I've been playing I've been getting back into the older NASCAR games at the NASCAR Heat, or not NASCAR Heat, but NASCAR 14. I'm gonna go back and try it sometime tonight after the stream. I'm gonna try it and see if it actually works. Now, that move would work on the with the F1 the F1 game dynamics, because I was kind of messing around. My steering wheel broke. That's why I haven't been streaming as much. But the uh, but the physics in Formula One, you can ride that wall and keep your speed. Yeah, Stenhouse is he's overrated. It's he's overrated. I can't really I can't really say it any more than that. He's Yeah, I mean, if there was a time to get into F1, it was a couple years ago with Lewis and Max going at it. Right now, it's hard to recommend, and I absolutely hate the. So, Halter, I got I'm gonna say Denny Hamlin wins this race. I'm gonna go safe here, but I think I'm gonna go safe with Denny Hamlin winning this race. What's up, Chris? Okay, I'm gonna turn off the speech shit because that's getting annoying. Oh yeah, yeah. The in F. I got the voice chat in my ears, so you gotta give me a second to kind of catch up here. So, uh, Holter, I got Denny Hamlin winning this race. Chris, did you? Okay, how do I turn off this speech chat? But yeah, the net. So the winner of the race, I got Denny Hamlin, and with the F1 race, yeah we'll get to 200. And yeah, is it does the stage end before 200? I was looking at the chat when they had all that up. I don't know how the stages are broken down, but Chris, I hope you're feeling get better, Chris. Not sure what you did to your wrist and that poor magazine. But yeah, um, yeah, with Max dominating like he is in F1, Okay, so it's gonna be first to 200 then, because yeah, it's gonna be first to 200 depending on how it's gonna. Huh. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I remember NASCAR wanting to do this uh differently. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the volume off of my headset. So, yeah, yeah. So it's first 150. This race is official because it's either halfway or after stage two. Why are they wait? Okay, I got a little confused there with the they were waving the caution flag. So yeah, so it's first 150 is the oh yeah, it is coming down harder. Are they gonna actually run it? Because the net with the race, so it's official after stage two, regardless whether it's halfway or not. And so if it is less than 200, and halfway is 150, then yeah, it's official after 150. So whatever after stage two or halfway, whichever comes first. But they should be able to go as long as it isn't, as long as puddles aren't forming. If puddles aren't forming, they should be good. All right, I'm trying to see if these laps are counting. Yeah, you can. Well, the thing is with these rain tires and really we've seen this in F1 too. If it's raining too hard, you just can't go. And that threshold is a lot lighter in NASCAR than it is in F1. But as long as it's not too bad, they should be okay. Like the angle that I'm seeing now, it looks good enough to run. And as long as it's not puddling, they should be fine. And it doesn't look like I don't see any puddles as far as I've. Yeah, yeah. I should have. I didn't realize like rain was a threat. Like I don't. The only time I really look at like actual news is if it's actual news of racing, is if it's like a dry like silly season type stuff, and even then I don't get too deep because I kind of enjoy the surprises on when I come back in February or March, depending on the race, and everything else is just kind of noise. But yeah, I'm very interested to see. Well, that in the case of short the oval tracks, there's nowhere else for the water to go. Especially if they're running multiple lanes, then it's just going to get thrown around everywhere. But from what I'm seeing, it's not puddling, so they should be okay to run. This is going to run a lot like this feels like it's going to run like a dirt track in my opinion. They're going to be slipping and sliding, they're going to have to be switching their lanes depending on where the rain is. it's gonna have a lot of a dirt track type feel to it. Uh, I okay, so the Bristol dirt races are. I didn't mind the Bristol dirt races, but I didn't like what it replaced, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I got off work in time to watch the actual rain portion. I didn't get home till the main event of North Wilkesboro. Okay, so they are beginning to count the laps. Oh boy. Okay, one to go. Well, so the Bristol a couple weeks ago, it's the best race of the year so far in my opinion. Tires wore, strategy played an importance, and yes, the laps are counting, but it is one to go. Eh, now Atlanta had the best finish. Uh, the racing it was hard to get into because there wasn't a lot of long green flag stretches. It had the best finish, but I think as an overall race, Bristol holds number one slot as of right now. If that makes any sense. Here we go, green flag. With one lap already in the books. Let's see how well these tires hold. Pretty much NASCAR, F1, football, and I think I'm gonna start getting back into baseball. Larson had it. Elliott's in the lead. But yeah, it looks like oh, Bell got a little shaky. Yeah, I agree with you on that Yellow Jacket. It's become a gimmick of what it's supposed to be. It's been gimmicked up, kind of like how NASCAR is, except I got a little bit higher tolerance for NASCAR, just because I don't know why. I just got a higher tolerance for gimmicking up NASCAR than I do for baseball. But yeah, yeah, that I saw that hip drop tackle is been banned. So eventually they're just gonna start playing that game that South Park came up with for the NFL. What was it, Twinkle Ball or something like that? Like South Park called it, and it's pretty bad. It's gotten pretty bad. Like there's officially no way to tackle somebody from, especially from behind. It's sad. Now, oh, It looks like. Let's see. Of course, it's not working right. Of course. Alright, let's try. Let's go. 5. Leaderboard. And that's not working either. Alright. Oh, come on. I know there's a multi-box somewhere. They used to have a multi-box. I don't even know if I can show this on YouTube. Oh well. Yeah, I can show this on you. I can show the camera on YouTube. Because I tried doing because I tried doing a sidecast of the F1 race, and they nagged me just for having the broadcast audio. That's why I don't have it here. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube as well. But yeah, I think yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube as well here. I'm just trying to see if this actually if it'll actually handle me running on Twitch and YouTube and Kick for that matter, because I'm streaming on all three, and I'm just testing some stuff out, seeing how well everything works, seeing what the old laptop can handle. But yeah, it looks like okay, so we got a green flag. Now we just don't have any of the laps. No. Oh, oh, there we go. Had it. Stay. Of course it didn't. Well, I tried. But yeah, but yeah, let's see. In my opinion, Bristol was the best overall race, Atlanta was the best finish, and Daytona was my favorite finish because William Byron is my favorite current driver. Although I did enjoy Coda as well. But yeah, I would say it as of now, William Byron is my favorite active driver. My favorite all time is still Dale Jr. Here we go. Oh, Randall Burnett. I keep forgetting he's the crew chief for Kyle Busch, and it explains why he does so well. Why they're because Randall Burnett's a really good. He was a really good crew chief in Xfinity. Or was that Jason Burnett? I don't know. I'll give Randall the credit though. But yeah. Now Bubba Wallace gets back around Bowman. It's been a fight. It'll be interesting to see who the first car that comes down for slicks is going to be the one that cashes in. In these situations, and we've seen this in F1, whoever's got the most balls gets the biggest reward. But you can't do it too early. But some brave soul's going to come down, take advantage of having that little bit of dryness, and pick up spot after spot after spot after spot. Unless the caution comes out, then they're completely screwed. But it'll be interesting to see if who is that brave soul that does it first. Okay, so there's a comp caution at 30. So that completely eliminates that strategy, which is unfortunate. I think this track's pretty much dried off, and once the competition caution comes, they're all going to come down for slicks and just try to brave whatever hasn't been dried yet. Now that's dumb. So, okay, so to my understanding, the way that Mike Joy described it was they don't even get the choice. It is NASCAR says it's wet or it's dry. Uh, I am seriously getting annoyed with all this. A non-competitive pit stop for the safety of the crews. But like, can we stop hiding behind safety here? I mean, it doesn't take like I don't like the non-competitive pit stops. Well, like these are the small things that NASCAR needs to do that they just continue to mess up. You're taking more and more responsibility out of out of the out of the crew chief, strategy wise, when it comes to this kind of stuff. Let the driver decide. Hey, I'm ready for slicks. Hey, we need wets. NASCAR shouldn't be mandating that. If some brave soul wants to try to go out there on slicks, let them. It's all a part of the game. I don't know how else to describe it. It's all a part of the game. But yeah, once this race is over, I'm gonna kill the stream, take about an hour or so to relax, come back on, play a little F1 or Batman. Might do some Batman. Might play Batman. I downloaded that in preparation for streaming because there's a lot of different stuff I do want to do. So, question for the audience. Well, actually, Yellow Jacket, if you're still in here, you haven't given your pick yet. Who you got winning? Yellow Jacket? Ooh. Has this? Of course it hasn't. See if this has updated at all. Still on the warm-up. Where are the tech guys? Well, it's non-competitive pit stop, so kind of ruins the interest of it. Which is mighty unfortunate. Like, so unbelievably annoying. Alright. Checking to make sure everything's working. So, I mean, this would normally be the part where I would try to scheme up a strategy, but non-competitive pit stops and they're all coming down to get slicks. Huh. Best educated guess, which means good luck. So this is where, like, I don't understand why these right. Why do the non-competitive pit stops? Like, you have what, 7 guys per, like 8, 9 guys per crew. Give them all a leaf blower. Run it up and down pit. Run them up and down pit road. Shouldn't take that long to clear, to at least make it somewhat safe. Safe enough to do legitimate competitive pit stops. But why won't this work? Alright, I'm gonna try something here. It might be the browser that I'm using. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Uh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it was the browser I was using. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is... Yeah, I'm chewing gum. I didn't notice you came back in. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm working on... I've quit chewing tobacco. This is my nicotine gum. But, yeah, it was the browser I was using. Normally I use DuckDuckGo, and for whatever reason it wasn't updating. Or Go, whatever it's called. But it updates with Google. It gives me the live with Google Chrome. So now I can... But yeah, I'm not I am very, very against the I'm very, very against the whole non-competitive pit stops. I mean, drivers just have to be more careful. They just have to be careful on pit road. I mean, you're supposedly the best in the world. Let them show it. And NASCAR's micromanaging this way too much. Let the drivers, let the team decide when it's time to go on the slicks, when it's time to go on the wets. And now I'm hungry for Cracker Barrel. So, and I do plan on doing this a lot more often, streaming. Although this is more of just kind of testing out, see what's more discoverable, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, and then either way, I'm gonna stream on Kick because Kick's not that big of a deal. I might just stream on Twitch just because it's easier. It seems like my best with what I've been doing seems to be get the most exposure. Because with the F1 I've been streaming it on Twitch, showing it on YouTube, and then showing just the race on YouTube, and people have been big fans of that. Although with not quite sure what I want to do with when I start playing Batman on stream. Whether I want to stream it on both Twitch and YouTube, or just stream it on Twitch and post it to YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, everything seems to be holding up with multi-streaming on 3 platforms, so that's a very promising sign. Because times that I've tried doing it in the past, it just didn't want to go when I multi-streamed it. Like it's very hit and miss. All right. So we got 27 to go in the stage, and again after stage 2, it is official. And it looks like okay, so this is the full leaderboard. Let me see if it shows the full leaderboard. Maybe. Um, Oh, come on. Here we go. There we go. I don't know. Are people getting into the UFL? See, the lights on the pace car out, or are they going again? All right, lights are off. One to go. All right, pace car is off, and Larson leads us to the green. Back to green, 49 laps in the books. Bubba Wallace squeezing Larson down on that yellow line. Larson and Wallace gonna get the better run off the and oh. And Larson's still there. This is not going to end well. One of these times, Larson's going to shove him. Although Bubba's kind of beginning to fade his way up. And yeah, everybody's got their best lap over the last lap and a half, over the last couple laps. I wonder if Bowman might try something. If he can get there. Now Larson has Bubba put away. Now, can Larson build on the lead? $15 to go in the stage. Larson having about a half a second lead. And Daniel Suarez, Quaker State. I like that. I like that paint scheme. I really enjoy that. I really like that paint scheme from Suarez. I like the Quaker State colors. I really do. They did a really good job of that. Yeah, Josh Berry definitely going to be a factor here if this stays dry, which I believe it will. Let me see if I can find a weather report. Okay. Um, so it looks like over the next 40 or over the next couple hours, the chance of rain decrease. So I think we're past the worst of it. Um, the hourly. Let's see, we're at. Yeah, it looks like the rain is about. Yeah, they're not calling for any more rain over the next few hours, so. It's just going to be cloudy, which means a lot of grip. A lot of grip to be had if they can get that water cleared out in that second and third lane. So. And Joey Logano, he's running up in the sixth. He's had a pretty rough year. Not much fault of his own. And then see if anybody's running. Nobody's ran their fastest lap since 54, so. And that would be Larson. Oh boy, Suarez, can he save it? Oh, and around he goes. Caution is out. They need to hurry this up. Let's see. I'm guessing it was two guys fighting for the same real estate. Oh. He went in a little hot. He went in a little hot. And they're both committed in the same spot. And it's mighty unfortunate for Daniel Suarez. Doesn't have a crash race car. But and more non-competitive pit stops, because who needs half of the race, and who needs strategy? when it's all laid out for you. Tell you what, though, Josh Berry's coming. Josh Berry is a coming. Let's see. Larson, 22:37. Larson, that's Chesney. Where's Barry? There he is. Barry is a 22:7, but he's been in traffic. And then Martin Truex 22:37.2 to Larson's 22:37.1. So, yeah, Larson has the fastest lap so far, but he's been in clean air. And it's just barely the fastest lap over Truex sitting in fourth. But yeah, I wish I could get my hands on a 10 lap average. Let's see if we can find it, boys and girls. Actually, we'll just start a whole new window, see if I can't find some lap averages. I personally like the best 10 lap averages. Oh, there. See. Reps. Why is it not showing? Okay. It's not showing what I wanted to show. Which, again, mighty unfortunate. I wonder... Again, nothing changed. Oh, hey! Here we go. Best 10 lap averages. We got Larson at 22.5, 7. Alex Bowman with a 22.53, and then Josh Berry at 22.67. So Josh Berry is the third fastest in the town. And that's in... Wait, is that in practice? Why does it say practice 1? Okay, maybe not. Never mind. I don't know. And stage 1 is in the books. Under caution because for some reason NASCAR couldn't clean up a spun out car that did no damage in 7 laps. Like, come on now. Figure it out, dids. Alright. I'll be right back. All right. So we got the non-competitive pit stops. So that's going to take them forever and a half to get everything situated. Let's see. Oh. I want to do that. Let's see. Um, let's see. And where did that go? There it is. Go. Um, so yeah, it's yeah, this whole pit stop, non-competitive pit stop stuff is just really, really annoying. Um, got a little bit more house cleaning to do here. Just give me one moment. Good job. There we go. Then we can go there. Um, bring this back up. Done. So now we are live on TikTok as well. So let's see how much all that messes with everything. So We are back, finally, to green. Larson, Wallace, Truex, Bowman, Logano. And, yeah, in case you guys haven't already been able to tell, this was kind of put together very last minute. And, yeah, so. So now, let's add another chat box to try to follow, I guess. Now, here's the... Ooh. I tell you what, Josh Berry is going to run away with this thing. Like, this is, welcome in, TikTok. Welcome in. We're watching the race at Richmond. And we are streaming on YouTube, Twitch, as well as Kick. So, and like I said, we're watching the NASCAR race at Richmond. And, well, I can say this much. The non-competitive pit stops are annoying the crap out of me. I get it's wet, I get it's a little bit more dangerous, but these are the best drivers in the world, allegedly. They should be able to handle a wet pit stop. A damp pit road, I should say. And why they don't have people out on pit road while the race is going on, they can do it. There's a wall between the racetrack and pit road. They are more than capable of doing it. I don't understand why they can't have live pit stops. Now, the race does become official at lap 200. It is lap 200, so stage 2 does not make it official. It's lap 200. Ladies and gentlemen, the people of Twitch, or people of TikTok, please make sure to like the live, like it up, get we got the race at Richmond. Oh, Logano going under Bowman. Nope, not this time. It'll get him in 1 and 2. And over on, if you guys want to, on people of TikTok, I got a live leaderboard set up on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. It is all the same username, the Dylan Hildreth. It's all in the link tree. You want to go there, check out the live leaderboard. And like I said, make sure to like up the live, get this on the For You page, and we can make Motorsports great again. I got a couple cameras to look at, so. The, which doesn't matter because it's a non-competitive pit stop. Which is the most annoying thing about this race so far. So, and for the people of TikTok, I picked Denny Hamlin to win this race, and I am quickly realizing that may not be, I'm beginning to realize that I may be wrong. I may be very wrong on this one. Because that 4 of Josh Berry is coming. Truex, Berry, and Logano have all been coming for Larson, who has led most of this race. Elliott, who started second, he is back to 7th. So let me see here. I can't do a multi live right now. I got several different streams going at once. But yeah, we got the and they're going to commercial, so we are rounding out. We're at 96 laps in the books. Let's see, the fastest lap is still with 23.4. Quickly looking through here, it looks like Larson still has the fastest lap with 23.46. Truex at 23.55. And nobody's faster than Larson, but Larson is out front with clean air. So, and I wish strategy played a part in this so far, but fact of the matter is, without live pit stops, and pretty much there has been no green flag pit stops throughout this race, it's all just been on the drivers to do what they can. And Josh Berry and Joey Logano have been flying through the field. And Daniel Suarez was running through the field, but he got caught up in well, he got dumped by I think it was Josh Berry. It was either Josh or Ross. I don't remember which. But so if you haven't already, what happened? What in the world? Okay. That was weird. So TikTok Live died. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But 103 laps in the books. Larson has taken off. He's about 2.2 seconds ahead. And Bubba is beginning to slide back. But yeah, but Truex is really winding him in. That ticker's only been going down since I've been watching it. From 2.2, now it's down to 210. And it's only going to be a matter of time until both the 19 and the 4 are breathing down Larson's neck. But as we all know, passing Larson is totally different from catching him. And Larson still about 1.9 ahead, 1.95 ahead of Truex. And Buescher and Gilliland going back and forth. They're 9 seconds back. They should be getting to the lap cars. It should be slowing Larson down to Truex and Barry. And let's see where I want to keep an eye on Suarez, see how much she's gained. Up to 29th. After going for getting spun out. Really, really unfortunate for him. And then Stenhouse and Hocevar in a duel. And Stenhouse trying to get around the outside, and they're going to a replay. Oh! Got a little bit physical. Wonder why the live decided to not do anything. Die. We're gonna try this again, I guess. more time on TikTok since that decided to fail, and that's beginning to climb. Why is that climbing? Okay. So, welcome back, people of TikTok. We have, we had some, I don't know what happened exactly. It just, the app just quit. Thanks for the likes, Elena. But, yeah, TikTok decided to, just shut off. Don't know why. But we are watching the race at Richmond live. Elena? I said Elena. Alana? I've seen a couple of your TikToks saying you did, Bo. Wait, Alana? I figured. I figured. I figured. I could hear you laughing through my headset. And I can hear Ben now too. Luckily, my microphone isn't picking that up. But hey, finally, green flag pit stops. So with Truex being on the first on pit road of the leaders, it's gonna force that. It should force the hand of at least Logano, Wallace, and Bowman to come down like now. And Larson should be able to go another lap or so. Now, let me see. Let's check out the lap times here. So, the last lap was a 23.9 for Larson. And then Truex last lap was a 22.8. So, yeah, he's got to come, like, now. Larson should be coming this time if he wants to stay on the positive side of that pit delta. And he's staying out. That Truex is going to have the lead once this cycles through. Because with the disparity in lap time, we're talking about a second and a half at this point. Like, and he's staying out there. He's going for the overcut. Yeah, he's going for the overcut, so now now they're at the point where Larson's got to pretty much run her dry and hope for the best. Hope that there's a caution, which it's not a strategy you should be leaning on, especially when you got a car as fast as Larson's. Like he's already lost the lead. He's gonna lose more, and he may lose out to Josh Berry as well. Oh yeah, Josh Berry's running even faster. The 23.2, and Larson's running a 24 flat. So yeah, Larson not coming down at this point is this is how a race gets ruined right here. Like, quite frankly, it's absolutely inexcusable. And now not even a caution is going to save Larson's lead. How? This is crew chiefing malpractice here. Like, by Larson, by Cliff Daniels. You have no reason to be hanging out here as long as you have. And now Josh Berry has unlapped himself. I mean, at this point, he's got to hope for a caution and stop the bleeding. I have no idea what Cliff is doing, Bradley. This is malpractice. You have a fast car. There's no need to go stray away from the strategy. As soon as Truex came down, Larson should have came down directly after. There is absolutely no excuse for this. You have a fast car. Use it. Don't mess it up with a bad strategy. Thanks for the follow, Bradley. Like, I get what I can understand what Bubba's doing, because he doesn't have, his car isn't the fastest car by any stretch. But with Larson, and you've had the fastest car, like, let's see what the last lap, Larson 24.27, and then Martin Truex 23.1. Talking 1.1 seconds, 1.1 faster. Oh, in the last lap. Josh Berry, even held up by traffic, is 0.8 faster than Larson. Like, this is absolutely inexcusable. Like, I don't know what else to say. This is absolutely, completely inexcusable. And if you guys want, I am also streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. Those are the usernames. If you want to join me on there, that's where I got the leaderboard up on. And you can check out the times for yourselves. You can go over to twitch.tv/TheDylanHildreth, and then The Dylan Hildreth on YouTube, and The Dylan Hildreth on Kick. I got the leaderboard up there. You can check the times for yourselves. 24.2. 24.21 for Larson that last lap. And Truex 23.5, 8, and Josh Berry 23.5, 8. I mean, he's going for the for the overcut. And it's That's a dangerous game to play on a short track. Because if you go too long, then you're in real trouble. Now, my question for everybody. Hey, Midnight. Yeah, Suarez got caught up in something. Uh, got caught up with Josh Berry. He is they're kind of in a they're in the middle of a pit cycle here. Let's see, where'd Suarez go? Whoa, where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, Suarez is sitting in 10th, but he hasn't pitted yet. Yeah. I do like Suarez's paint scheme. I've said this a couple times throughout the live. Ah, you're in a movie theater? What movie are you watching? Out of curiosity. Oh, it was off. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. I cannot understand why. I don't understand the strategy here by Cliff Daniels. Truex may very well just catch him outright at this point. They're already a half a lap. They've already made up a half a lap. And it. This is not. This isn't good. This is not good at all. No. It looks like it's gonna come down to Truex, Josh Berry, and Joey Logano at this point. Midnight. Larson just took himself out. Like, I Alright. So, how far... Oh, Larson's going a lap down. Just for a moment, though. Just for a moment. Oh. Okay, he almost went 2 laps down. Crew chief malpractice. Hey, he's in the playoff. He's in the playoffs. Midnight. He's in the playoffs. That's all you need at this point. And I wouldn't be mad if Suarez won either. I'd rather have my boy William Byron win the championship. But I'm not shedding any tears should Daniel Suarez win the championship. Now, Let's see here. Okay, Larson has unlapped himself. He was a second and a half ahead going into these pit stops. And now he is 22 and a half seconds behind Martin Truex Jr. Yeah. Yeah, Daytona and Coda. That was and I have a feeling William Byron ain't done yet. But like the thing is, you're not gonna get the same type of rundown that you did with Truex, because the wear difference isn't nearly as much. Like, we're only talking about what, 25 laps, 25 lap difference in oh, it doesn't have. About 25, 30 lap difference to, as opposed to damn near a whole run. Like I don't understand the thought process here. Let's see, I'm looking for Larson here. You see, Midnight, I liked Coda. I like Coda. And it may play into the fact that there's been a lot of good races at Coda in the F1 world, but we've had a lot of good races in NASCAR too at Coda. But okay, so Larson's up to 11th, 10th. Who's running his last lap was a 23:47. So he's running about a half a second faster than Truex right now. Truex, Barry, and Logano. But I mean, it's going to wear out. Oh, jeez. Hold on, his back. You see, Midnight, I like NASCAR at Coda. I think it's the best track in Texas that they go to, because Texas Motor Speedway is garbage. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that, Midnight. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the track was designed for F1, but the actual racing itself... I think that's just Bell's normal face, though, Midnight. I think that's just his normal face. He's got that baby face, so he's got that baby face that Byron used to have, and then Byron grew a beard. Oh, one stop strategy for stage 2. Oh, okay. Now I'm caught up. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I was wrong about Cliff Daniels. Why are you going for 2 stops? Now the question, now my question got flipped. I mean, people are gonna make fun of him in the comment section either way. I mean, that's just human nature at this point. And caution. What happened? Oh, something with Kyle Busch, I believe. Kyle Busch, caution's out. They got the camera on Kyle Busch. As soon as I... Oh. Best track on the schedule. You mean like racing wise or my favorite? Looks like a tire went down on Kyle Busch. Something happened and he went straight. He went into the wall. He's still going, but I believe a tire may have went down or he found a wet spot. But yeah, Midnight. As far as the best track and my favorite. So Daytona has always been my favorite. It's always going to be my favorite. Outside of Daytona, my favorite track is Martinsville and then Bristol. So Martinsville is my favorite track outside of Daytona. Love short tracks. So now we got the round of pit stops. Finally going live on pit stops. Thank the Lord. Yeah, I mean, I love Bristol and Martinsville. Like so far this year, Bristol has been the best race in my opinion. Like, and they're like, yeah, Atlanta had the best finish, but the best overall race that has happened this year is Bristol. And my biggest detraction from Bristol being a dirt race is what the dirt race is taking away. I didn't mind the dirt. I don't mind the dirt race. I liked Bristol dirt, but it wasn't as good as what it took away. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it was usually on the white flag and everybody in front of them. Midnight. I would say the closest equivalent to Dale Sr. in NASCAR would be Ross Chastain. The closest equivalent to Dale Sr. overall in all of motorsports, in my opinion, Max Verstappen. Like, it is. I'm impressed with how eerily similar Max Verstappen and Dale Sr. are in their driving style. Yeah, I do too, Midnight. It was, he is, I I only got to see a little bit. He was 5. I was 5 when in 2001. 4, almost 5 when he died. And I just go back through YouTube, NASCAR's YouTube, because they have all the old races. 2011. Good lord. That makes you like 12, dude. With your, I find that interesting, Midnight, because with your love of Suarez, I thought Checo would be your favorite. I had you pinned as a Checo guy. But yeah, Midnight, my advice to you to get the true taste of Dale Earnhardt Sr. is when you when you get home from the movie theater, you go on YouTube, you type in 1999 Bristol Night Race and watch that. And then another good one is the 2000 Talladega, Dale Sr.'s final win. Though those two races are the epitome of Dale Sr. Yes, yeah. Max is Matt. I think that's more of a Dutch thing than a Max Verstappen thing. Especially with the way that Max and GL interact with each other, it's so hilarious. Yeah, those are the two. Those are the two best races. Oh, Blaney going in reverse. He got shoved up out of the groove. And Bell and Larson side by side for fourth. Oh, here comes Hamlin. Hamlin's in the mix there. Hamlin kind of throws me off because he's not in the FedEx car. So I'm a bit thrown off by that. Gonna have to give me a minute. Well, Midnight on the restart, Blaney got shoved up out of line and everybody else kind of went underneath him. They're still green. And Hamlin. Oh, there's that bell. I do not like Hamlin having a custom paint scheme. Oh, it looks like Cindric just shoved him. It was an accordion effect, and Suarez just shoved him out of the way. Or Cindric just shoved him out of the way. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub, Midnight. Now I got Barry about a half a second off Truex, who is the current leader. Now, we got 46 to go in stage 2. Once stage 2, or no, in 15 laps, this race is official. And just in case we have a, yeah, thanks, Midnight. Now, let's see, Truex, Barry. So yeah, lap 200, it's official. In case we do get rain, but I don't think we are. Oh, that was quite the long movie there, Midnight. Hope you didn't get worn out by that incredibly long movie. Thanks for the likes, Kaya. We got Truex is pushing towards a second lead. He'll have a second lead here in very, very shortly. Logano is 1 3/4 seconds back, and then Larson is 2.5 seconds back. So it'll be sitting and waiting, I guess, and seeing. Okay, I got you now, Midnight. So we got about 9 to go till it's official, or I guess 10 to go till it's official. Well, I appreciate you coming back, Midnight. And so about Larson's 2.5 seconds back and forth. And we're just everything's kind of settled down. We got 38 to go till the end of the stage. 8 till the race is official, which weather was, according to the Weather Channel, weather was no longer going to be an issue once it was over, and it's over. And we are oh, and I believe that is they got it on the dual screen, so it's gonna be hard. It's hard to tell, but I think that was Ty Gibbs that just went screaming by Briscoe. See, Gregson having a good showing. He's in 12th. Elliott still continuing to slide back. He's in 13th. Kyle Busch sitting in 14th. Eric Jones 15th. Chastain 16th. Briscoe 17th. And Ty Gibbs is 18th. Alex Bowman all the way all the way back to like 18th. But Mavis.com is the sponsor for Hamlin. That's interesting. Now, oh, and Midnight, if you're still in here, you can go over to my Twitch. It's the same name, The Dylan Hildreth. That's where I'll be streaming games and stuff like that. That's where I do most of the streaming. I think just for NASCAR races, NASCAR and F1 races, I'll be streaming on YouTube and Kick. Well, Kick is something I'll be streaming on along with Twitch as long as my internet will allow me. So we are officially at lap 200. This race is official. It is ending tonight. It is now official. And yeah, Josh Berry is now a second and a half behind Truex, and it looks like 29 to go till the stage. Now Berry, second half back. Logano 2.5, Larson 3.4, Hamlin 4.1, Bell's 4.5, Buescher's 5.5. Byron in 8th, he's at 6.2. So that is the and then Reddick is 7.5. That is your top 10. And again, this is quite the disappointing showing for Chase Elliott right now. Started in second, and he's been sliding back ever since. So now the strategy is going to be when they see 20, so be 175 laps. They'll break it up into about a 90 and an 85 or somewhere in that ballpark lap stint, if they can go that long. I don't know what the pit window is. Yeah, we're just at the lull before the storm. So, question for the panels: What is who are your favorite tracks? What's your favorite tracks? Favorite dirt tracks. Not named Daytona, because Daytona is the only correct answer to that. So I'm going to take out Daytona. That looks all good. Then, let's see here. Barry closed a little bit in the last lap. Hamlin closed a little bit. Larson closed a little bit. And can't tell whose car that is. Oh, there's Gregson's car. So 17 to go, left in the stage. And Daniel Suarez fighting to stay on the lead lap, but it will be to no avail. Wonder if that 51 is... No, it's not. Bowman's the next car to go a lap down. So, kind of... So there's about 2 seconds between Truex and Bowman, it looks like. About 2 or 3 seconds, give or take. So that might be enough of a gap. 24-3, 23-82. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very, very close between Truex. Whether Truex can catch Bowman. And also factoring in, I don't know how many cars are between Truex and Bowman. But as it sits right now, Daniel Suarez is the lucky dog. Who, yeah, your closest fight is Larson and Logano, at least up front. Larson's about a half a second behind Logano. And in about 10 laps, we'll get that stage break. See if I can't find anything interesting here. Here we go. So, two fastest have been Larson and yeah, Larson and Truex. They've been essentially swapping fastest laps the last few laps. And see Bowman. They're on the cusp. See if I can find. And because I don't know if I can show the live feeds on YouTube of the in-car cams. So, Truex is on the inside of Bowman. What's up, Midnight? Yeah, I'm checking the feed on Truex. Hey, they're finally showing it. And this is gonna decide who's the lucky dog here. Because if Truex gets around Bowman, Bowman's the lucky dog. But if Bowman's able to stay ahead, then Suarez will be the lucky dog. So 2 to go. Oh, Bowman got a little loose. The saddest thing in NASCAR. Um, I guess the saddest thing in NASCAR, the fall of DEI. The fall of DEI. Because DEI was one of those that didn't have to die. But the, oh, and it looks like Bowman's gonna be the lucky dog. So Suarez is gonna be trapped 1 lap down. But yeah, the saddest thing NASCAR, I would say, the downfall of DEI, because it was one of those that didn't have to die, but the power crazy of one individual caused its downfall. I wouldn't say that would be. I wouldn't consider that even sad, just because of what he was able to accomplish at JGR. I mean, yeah, the fall of Roush is kind of sad, but I would say the saddest thing is the death of DEI. Because that was one of those that was easily preventable. And just really Teresa Earnhardt's treatment uh of Kerry, Kelly, and Dale Jr. Or I would. I wouldn't consider that sad though, because Kenseth left Roush on his own accord and went to JGR. And it wasn't his last race. You talking about his last race when he was in the 6? Or yeah, it was in the 6, wasn't it? Because he did come back to Roush. And I think he filled in for Newman during his absence from because of his crash at Daytona in 2020. Okay. I mean, I wasn't I wasn't a diehard Kenseth fan, so that didn't really do affect me at all. Um, but but as far as like a pure racing standpoint, I would say one of the saddest moments was at Talladega when Regan Smith got cheated out of the victory at Daytona, or at Talladega, many years back. So yeah, and as far as today, the race right now, the uh, Bowman was Truex did beat Bowman to the line. Bowman was one lap down, and Bowman will be the lucky dog. Suarez trapped one lap down. So here we go. We're on a pit stops. Looked a little slow on the 22. See 10.4, yeah. Almost a little over a second slower than Truex's. See, Josh Berry. Very slow, 10.8. And Larson is going to beat a lot of people off pit road. He's up 2 spots, so it will be Truex and Larson 1-2. Hamlin sitting in 3rd. Hamlin was my original pick to win this race. But yeah, so we're gonna get the battle of the Titans. Truex, Larson to start the on this restart here. It could be the final restart. But yeah, my 15, that was Logano won that one, didn't he, in 2015? I think Logano won 2015. It's either Logano or Kenseth in 15. I think it was Logano. Because Junior won it in 14. Oh, okay. No, that was the night race at Daytona. That was the July race at Daytona in 2015. That wasn't the Daytona 500. Yeah, that was the night race at Daytona in July. Yeah, that one was That one was a brutal wreck. But yeah, that was the night race at Daytona in 2015. The July race. That wasn't the Daytona 500. But yeah, our but yeah, and Austin Dillon is actually a grandson of the owner of RCR, Richard Childress. No, you're not dumb, Midnight. It's just you just got it confused. It happens. When you get to be my age, you stuff like that'll run together. You'll know when you get to my age. Now, let me see here. I know you guys can see. I know you can see the lineup, the lineup well, but I can't from the my screen unless I got it up. Um, let's see. Bell is gonna be one to look at. Barry's gonna be one to look at. Although I don't like where Barry's starting. I want to be on the inside here. Now, here we go. Pace car takes a hard left into pit road, and we are back green. Hamlin on the inside. Ooh, he tried peeking. And Truex takes the commanding lead. Larson right behind. Logano trying to get around Hamlin up top. But he's going to be... Ooh, Logano, 2 for 1 maybe. Oh, did he get... They're door to door, the 22 and the 11. This is a good fight here. Logano holding his own on the outside. That is a strong car. If you can hold your own on the outside like that, he's going to be able... Maybe. Nope. Thought he was going to be able to close the door on Hamlin. But he's going to... This is going to be his best chance here to clear him. Going into 3 and 4. You get a good enough run to clear him? No. And over on the other side, you got Gregson and Elliott fighting for 12th. God, what a fight these two are having. And not quite clear yet. Hamlin's coming back. Hamlin gets the better run in, and wasn't quite good enough. Logano cleared him. So Logano takes 3rd. And now it's Elliott and Gregson. Gregson trying to bully his way back side by side. And Elliott's going to be able to clear him. All right. Not quite the car control Logano has for Gregson. But yeah, you got to have a car that's good on the long run. And that's what Logano has, which is why I was actually very surprised that Logano was able to get around Hamlin on the outside like that. And uh, curious to see how long it takes Ty Gibbs to try to get around Gregson. Because there's no reason why Ty Gibbs shouldn't be able to get around Gregson. The So we're looking at about a half a second between Truex and Larson. And then there's about a second and a half between Larson and Logano. And Logano just gets such a better drive off. Even now that he's on the low lane. I want to see something here. Let's see. Truex 23-28. Larson 23-33. Logano. Whoa, it changed on me. Logano's faster than Truex right now. Very, very, very slight, but still faster. And with 147 to go, we got at least one more pit stop. Um, but yeah, it's let's see, 23-48. And yeah, Truex is the fastest car right now. 23-47. Larson a tick slower. Yeah, Bell and Hamlin both ran their fastest lap in 2:42 and 2:43, respectively. So, hmm. Oh. Uh, with this, I would go with the two-stop strategy. I'll take my chances with the I'll take my chances with a two-stopper. This race has been historically clean over the last decade, and so I would run. I would go with the two-stop strategy. Which, as Larry Mack just said, we'll see that in about 25 laps, 25, 30 laps from now. And Bell trying to get around Hamlin. Here we go. Eh, oh boy. Wow. What a run from Bell. I wonder how much. Oh. Huh. I mean, Suarez's day just went south on south and south and south and south after he got him and Bear. I think it was Josh Berry. They got together. So that yeah, shifting is gonna be something big. Yeah. So I think next week for the for that race next week. Let me take a look here. I know there's a race in Japan. The F1 race is in Japan, and then Martinsville. Shoot, and WrestleMania. So, jeez, that's a full day right there. Although Japan is at like 1 a.m. But nonetheless, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go live the Saturday night of Japan. Starts at 1 a.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna go live for that. Watch that through. And then for the race, for the NASCAR race, go live for that. And just let it bleed all the way into WrestleMania. So, gonna be a mega live. And I think I'm just gonna do that all on Twitch since that's gonna be the easiest. And also I gotta add alerts on this particular slide. Where'd it go? There it is. Right there will suffice. So, yeah, next week it's gonna be a long, long day. Long Sunday. So, I just told because well, let's see here. Let's see, that's at 3. And then um and then I think WrestleMania is at 7 Eastern. And I don't know if it's like just the pre-show that starts at 7 or the actual event that starts at 7. That I'm not quite sure of. So the so let's see. So we're entering the window for the 2-stop strategy where we'd see the round of pit stops. It was 285 according to Larry Mack. So and quite frankly, with Truex, I wonder. Let's see, Larson was faster the last lap, 24-1 to 24-29. So I oh, I guess Kozlowski's pitted. Briscoe to pit road. Okay, okay, there they are. Elliott, Gregson, Reddick, Butcher, Byron's pitting. And Truex is coming down. Larson's pitting. Bell stayed out. Logano's come in. Hamlin, Barry. Eric Jones. And so if I'm I would come in and pit. Bubba Wallace is coming in. Oh, he's gonna be trapped. He's not gonna be able to come down this time. So Bell's out another lap. Suarez, Blaney, Cindric, and Dillon are still have not pitted. They might be going for the one stop. Oh, we're looking at a second and a half difference. 24-2 from Bell, 22-8 from Martin Truex Jr. 22-7 from Hamlin. Bell has got to come down. And nope. He's got a hold. If he's gonna go on the one stop, he's got to hold till about 3:15 for the one stopper to work. Yeah, here it comes. I don't like that. So they're splitting it perfectly into thirds. I mean, here's the thing with Bell. With Bell being in the Bell, I think the crew chief for Bell tried to split the baby because there's not enough of a gap, and Truex and Larson have already gone by, and Wallace, Byron, and Keselowski is going to be going by him as well. And there's just not enough of an advantage to gain that back. There's not enough of an advantage to gain all that back. You'll get Reddick and Keselowski back, but you're not going to catch up to Byron in time. And Christopher Bell, too fast exiting. And his day is officially screwed. So, Bell is now officially out of the picture. And Elliott trying to stay in the top 10. And Gregson's been quietly having a good little night. So, I'm curious to see if William, if Byron or Wallace try to go off the beaten path a little bit and try something. Either go long, hope for a caution. Because, I mean, Byron has nothing to lose. He's got 2 wins, he's in. So I could see Byron trying to run long and see if he can't get that late race caution. And quite frankly, if I was Byron and I got word that Truex, Larson, and Hamlin all came down early, all came down to split it into thirds, I'd try to just split it in half. You follow the leader, that is all you will ever do. Okay. Bell's got his lap back. So, here, with Bell and Byron and Wallace, I'm surprised they didn't try going off the beaten path and turning this into a two and try to make this a one stopper. And once they reach those lap cars, they're gonna bunch back up. So 90 to go. We're about 30 laps away from the last round of pit stops. Um, hmm. Wow, 300th career Cup start for Chris Buescher. Hmm. 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 So Suarez and Austin Dillon are on pit road. They're splitting this in half, and in about 25 laps will be when we get the last round of pit stops for the three stoppers, which is essentially everybody. And Christopher Bell is up to 16th, 4 seconds back of 15th Ross Chastain. Um, let's see. Bell's running about 3 tenths faster than Chastain and Eric Jones. But Eric Jones has got about 3 seconds on Chastain. So, yeah, I will not be going live for Texas Motor Speedway. I'm not doing that. Texas Motor Speedway is a trash heap. Shohei Otani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman. Yeah, too bad I'm busy that day. So, okay. Let's see. We got the. Everybody's kind of stayed at a uniform, and it's stretched out to about a half a second in between everybody, but still. All right, yo, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go grab me a drink for the last run of this race. I'll be back. Alright, I am back. Alright. So Reddick came down early. Ooh, Byron coming in a little early. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I would have gone the other way, but I don't hate that. Oh. Here we go, the race. Truex, Larson, both coming in. Oh. And Larson's going to come out ahead. Larson has come out ahead of Truex. Larson got him. That first pit stall may have very well been the difference in this race. JGR usually the ones that are famous for winning the race off pit road. This time, the Hendrick boys getting her done. And it was 2/10 was the difference. Oh. And Larson's car very, very slow on the start of this next stint. And I think Hamlin's gonna try to run this long. And see if he can make it up on the back end. That's the strategy that I suggested to go with. I would go with that if I was even in Hamlin's shoes. And Truex has unlapped himself. And Larson should be right behind. Yep, there he is. So but yeah, this is the strategy that Hamlin's doing is the one that I suggested earlier. And I think it was what Bell was going for, but on the front half of this two-stop strategy. Now, And I don't hate this on Hamlin's end. I'm not opposed to this. Uh, and here comes Hamlin. I don't know if he stayed out long enough for it to work, though. That's the question. But we got 55 laps to find out. And there goes Truex. Yeah, I don't think he stayed out long enough. Gonna stay out and milk it for what it's worth. Because it's only a 10 lap difference. And it's not a wide enough gap to justify it. And here comes Bell 1 lap later. I don't think 11 laps is going to be enough to make all that back. Oh, where is he? He's in 10th, 11 laps back. So he's got to be let's see here. Got there he is. 22.9. 23.09, 23.4, so yeah, we're looking at just under a half a second. But so Hamlin's already inside 10 seconds. And Truex has opened up 2 seconds on Larson. Now Truex has got to save his stuff, because there is a storm coming in that 11. So wow. Hamlin up to 5th, 8.6 seconds behind Truex. The question is how long until it evens out. Because the tires do bottom, the tire wear does begin to bottom out, and it just kind of stays worn to essentially an even playing field. How long is that until they're about even? So I think the true race right now is the 19 and the 11, who is now closed up to about 7.6, 7.5. $23.45 to Truex's $23.77. Those are last lap times. It's this, the top. Oh, not that high. That and that. Oh, maybe this line, and right now this line to look at. Now, wow, that I think I think what Harvick suggested for I believe it was Bell. Downshift, get it turn a little easier. So 23.4 for Hamlin, 23.75 for Truex at last lap. And we're looking at 5.5 seconds now between Hamlin and Truex. Because those lap times are beginning to come closer and closer together. There we go, Logano. And off goes Logano. So Logano's got 3.3 seconds to try to make up on Truex. And it looks like Hamlin has leveled out. He's been stuck at 5.5. So So as it sits, it looks like the final is going to be Truex, Logano, and then I guess the real race would be Larson and Hamlin at this point. Because Logano is not going to close that 3.5 seconds. Not with 30 to go. But, of course, you could have the old wrench get thrown into it with the caution. But as it sits now, I think it's I think we're sitting as is. And again, that is if this goes green the rest of the way. So 25 to go here. And yeah, the only thing that's left to ask is if a caution come out and throw a wrench into this whole thing. Whoa. I just looked up and Hamlin's sitting at 3.5 seconds back. What in the world? I may have spoke too soon. I think I spoke too soon, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. 1.8 seconds. The difference between Logano and Truex. 2.1 for Hamlin. This is 23.9 for Hamlin, 24.25 24.24 for Truex. 23.91 for Hamlin. And 24.02 for Logano. And the average last caution comes with 14 to go, and we're sitting at 19. So 1.4, 1.8. The gap from Truex to second and third. Let's see if Logano breaks into that 1 second. .89 the gap between the 19 and the 22. And trying to catch up to the 15 of Casgrala. See, last lap Truex was actually faster than Hamlin. About 100 feet separate the 19 and the 22. Got about a half a second between the 22 and the 19. Now, Logano has been known to use that chrome horn, especially on the 19. That's how Joey got himself into the championship race, which I believe he eventually won. If I'm not mistaken, at Martinsville in 2016, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been. No, maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember the year. But that was one of Logano's first championship. Knocked the Truex out of the way, won at Martinsville, won the championship. Logano using that paint, get himself a little bit extra grip. And Hamlin lurking as well. Some more lap cars in front of Truex. Oh, turn 2 is just killing Logano. You can see that just fluctuating back and forth. 3 to go. Two to go. Whoa, Larson around. Caution. Oh. Oh my. Now, who's the brave soul that comes down pit road? So, worst case scenario. Okay, so here it is. Eric Jones, Noah Gragson, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, Josh Berry. Definitely come down pit road. I would even go up as far as maybe even William Byron. Or William Byron and Bubba Wallace. Come down pit road. So everybody's up in the wall. It looks like everybody's gonna pit. So 15 cars on the lead lap. Who's the brave soul that stays out? Oh, Hamlin, much faster stop. Watch out for that 5. Nope, not going to get out in time, but he's going to come out 4th. And I would check that 9 for speeding. I think that 9... I think Elliott was speeding off pit road. I would double check that 9. So, all right. So now it's reset. Hamlin, Truex, Logano, Larson, Byron. And I wonder if Hamlin's going to take the top lane. That way he's not the one pinched at the bottom. Because that bottom, it's a pinch point. Wow. So Larson pretty much is same spot. Bubba Wallace, the guy who spun him out, had issues on pit road. He's back to 15th. And Hamlin in the lead. Hamlin on the bottom. I think the top is a better place to be. And you're going to see that pinch point right there. And then they both slide up. Here comes Logano. Oh, Logano slid up. And Hamlin's going to take the white. Truex and Logano, now they're fighting for second. Larson right there. He might get around Truex. And Hamlin is running away. Hamlin's going to win it. Larson, can he get around Truex? Yeah, Truex. Or Larson. Oh my. Whoa. Doored him. Truex was just already pissed off. Wow. 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 When it unravels, it unravels. Wow. 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 I hope you got the bleeper ready for when they go and talk to Truex. I think Truex was mad when they slid up when he tried pinching Hamlin there and won on that on the restart, and they both slid up. That opened the door for Logano to slither on by, and then him and Larson just duked it out the rest of the way. I mean, at least from my vantage point, it looked like good old-fashioned short track racing. But yeah, we'll see if they talk to Truex. I find it completely. There we go. All right. But yeah, okay, they're gonna show it here. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Truex was particularly mad at any singular person. He was just mad at the situation. Had the win in hand. Caution comes out, and just all hell broke loose afterwards. Just the nature of the beast. So, thank you all for sticking around and watching this race with me. And for Twitch and Kick, I will be live here in a couple of hours. And we'll oh boy, hold up. Okay. So yeah, thank you for sticking around. I'll be live in a